Guys, give him some love, please. JC, coming to the stage. JC!
Right, what is up? How are we? It's good to be here. It's my first time ever doing comedy in the city. And I thought I was that guy who was like, I'm not afraid of New York. And then I got here and I saw a homeless man and he was like, excuse me, sir, are you lost? And I was just like, no, I am fine. You lost. I was like, oh, I am that guy. But like, I'm also just a huge pussy to begin with. like the first sight of danger, like I'd be a terrible superhero because at the first sight of danger, someone would be like, help us, Captain JC. I don't give a fuck. They'd be like, there's danger over there. I'm just like, there is? Oh shit, what the fuck you called me? You called the wrong guy. So I don't smoke weed. I love that. I knew whenever I say that, people either go ha, or they just go, oh, what the fuck, really? Like when I come up and I can have a normal conversation and I'm like, hi, how are you? I'm JC. They're like, whoa, all right, buddy, because they expect me to walk up and be like, dude, which way's the swell? But no, I don't smoke any weed because I'm like weird enough sober, you know? Like if I go out to meet my buddies at the bar having one drink, they're like, JC, why are you drinking a Chardonnay? And I'm like, well, I didn't realize this wasn't my drink. But then when I smoke weed, I'm just like standing there in the middle of the room, just like there's like birds flying into me and shit. My friends' houses have a lot of broken windows. You know, and then I start like overthinking everything in my head too much. You know, I'm standing there like, okay, I really haven't said anything in a while. If I say anything now, it'll be weird. I really need to go to the bathroom, but how? Is it freezing in here? And then I'm like, this is the right thing to say. You guys, Asian people can fly at night. I'll see you later. My friends are like, the fuck was that? JC didn't say anything for like an hour and a half, and then said Asian people can fly, but only at night? Is even one part of that true? Then he just left. Then I don't like see my friends for a couple months, so that hopefully they forget about that. And then when they're like, hey, remember that time last month? I'm just like, no. Yeah, I never know what the right thing to say is in any situation, so if you want to know what not to say in a situation, watch me. For example, which in Espanol is por example. I was hoping that would go over. This kid I work with recently told me that he has diabetes. And that's not funny. But someone in the back's just like, hell yeah! What a nerd! Who gets diabetes? But yeah, so he told me, he was like, yeah, you know, I've been sick for a while, finally got tested, man, I have type 2 diabetes. And I'm just like, you do, huh? It's, well, you know what, James, it could be worse. And he's like, no it couldn't. And I'm like, sure it could, because you could have AIDS? And that probably would be worse, right? I imagine AIDS would be worse than diabetes, but he didn't have AIDS, so now I just look like an asshole. This girl was walking by me in the bar the other day, and I like moved out of the way for her. And she goes to say like, oh, thank you. And I go to say something really dorky like, yeah, I didn't want to bump into you or whatever. That's actually how I talk too. This is my stage persona. So, what do you guys think about weather? That's pretty crazy, right? But, so I go to say like, yeah, I don't want to bump into you or whatever. But, somewhere from my head to my brain, I was like, yeah, this is the right thing to say. And I just go, yeah, I didn't want to do anything bad to you. Which is never the right thing to say, ever, unless you want to convince someone that you've never even seen before that you might rape them. So she looks at me and she's just like, oh my god. So like runs up to some dude, and so it's either, I'm like, all right, this is either the bouncer or her boyfriend. So I do what any reasonable adult would do and leave. Because I'm afraid that if it's the bouncer, he's going to be like, so you're trying to rape people in my bar, huh? Why don't we go out to the alley and settle this? Or it's going to be her boyfriend, he's going to try and fight me, and I'll do something weird in that fight, like go to push him away, but I lean too far forward and like kiss him by accident. Just fucking kiss me, bro? No, it was an accident unless you didn't want it to be. So I don't have very good luck with the ladies. What? You guys want to tell us something we don't know, and what you don't know is that I have both male and female genitalia. So I can just go fuck myself, right? The fuck was that? No, so I don't have very good luck with the girls, and there's a couple things that factor into this sad little equation here. That was a math joke. And you'll get it. And, first issue is that, like, as you can probably imagine, I drink pretty heavily. And you're probably saying to yourself, well, just drink less heavily. But that's just a stupid thing to think, because it's not going to happen. The second issue here, and again, you know, brace yourselves for this tremendous surprise, is that I don't have any game. We know. I asked this girl out the other day, and I'm like, so on a scale of 1 to America, how free are you tonight? And she goes, North Korea. The third issue here is that I have really hot friends, and I don't know why I said it like that. But if you took a bunch of my friends and me and put us in a lineup, it would probably be like, well, Joe's hot, Drew's hot, Dave's hot, and JC's really nice. You don't even know me. So, yeah, like I said before, it's a good thing I have that opposite genitalia going on, because, where am I going with this? Alright, leave you with this. Someone saw my sister and I in the bar the other day, and we're talking. She goes, oh, I see you guys are talking. Are you dating? And I'm like, what the fuck? How gross is that? No, we're not dating. We stopped hooking up like 2 months ago. That's the appropriate response. You guys, I'm JC Hendricks. That's my time. Thank you all so much.